So hey everybody, it's Robb and Maureen, Stromads, and we are here in one of our #1 favorite cities in the world. We've been here, coming here for 15, 18 years, multiple times a year, and just absolutely love it. And it is Las Vegas. We've considered moving here, we've done business here, but one of the things that we've always wondered is, can we deal with the heat here? So here we are. It's June 1st. I'm gonna roll this thing around and take a look. 111 degrees here in Tug.
It is actually, it's not 4:15, that's 4:15 Eastern time, so that would make it about 1:15 here.
1:15 here in the afternoon. 111 degrees. So we are going to find out, can we deal with Vegas in the sun? So we'll keep you posted. All right, so we're going to show you around our Vegas a little bit. And we are down on the south side now on Las Vegas Boulevard at Bootleggers. Bootleggers is one of our favorite places to go, whether it be for lunch like it is right now, or for late night after a Vegas night, or during a Vegas night. You can come in here and sit at the bar and have some great meatballs. You can come in for lunch, for dinner. Sometimes they have, what do they have, Maureen?
Sometimes they have open mic night. I'm not sure after COVID if that's back on, but they have some really fabulous entertainment, local entertainment, and gosh, the who's who of Las Vegas.
All right, so there you have it. Bootleggers Bistro. We're going to find out what's going on post-COVID.
So we're inside Bootleggers Saloon, and this is just a little tiny bit of what it looks inside. It's not really busy right now, so I don't feel so bad about taking any pictures. It's nice and dark, and it's got that old Vegas feel to it. And the food is amazing. So there's the bar back there, and then there's a room back to the back. So if you guys get a chance to come out to Vegas and you're looking for some great Italian food, make sure you check out Bootleggers. Hey, so we are on our first night out here in Las Vegas, and we want to show you some of our hot spots. Now, of course, we're going to take you downtown at some point, and we're going to take you down the strip. Don't worry about that. But tonight, we are taking you to Chinatown, and there are a couple really cool places in this strip mall. We are in the center of Spring Mountain, and we just went to a new place that's been open, gosh, I don't know, about 18 months I think it has been, Mas Por Favor, and it is, of course, a tequila bar, and it was fantastic. We couldn't take any pictures inside because it is a little speakeasy.
Well, we got a couple pictures. But you're going to have to go check that out on our blog. So you want to see the secret inside pictures? They're there. And you have to have a secret way to get in there. Just like we do with a lot of our speakeasies. It's not just a regular taco joint. You got to get on the back side.
Out front it is, but you got to know the secret way in. So our second favorite place here, and we might pop in here in a minute, if not sometime this week, it's called the Golden Tiki, and it is right here in the same shopping center. So if you have never been into the Golden Tiki, you have to go. It's so much fun.
It's an experience. It's a Vegas experience you need to try. And guess what? You can get in there just about any time. You may even want to wait till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and go in.
You might
DJ's
need a
in there.
reservation right now.
Well, you might need a reservation, or they got a little line out there, or you might need a $20 bill. You just have to figure out how to work it here in Vegas. But the Golden Tiki, highly recommended.
So today I think we're going to take a little ride up the famous Las Vegas Strip. We started at the south end, where we happen to be staying at Tahiti Village. And over to here to my right, that is McCarran Airport. If you are coming into Las Vegas by plane, that's where you're coming into. So it looks like you could just pull right on out of the airport and be right here on the Strip, but I assure you that is not true.
Right up here on the left is the fabulous Las Vegas sign. Right behind that, you're going to see Mandalay Bay. There it is. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. Rumor has it over here to the right, you can't see kind of maybe behind some of these industrial buildings over there. Those buildings without markings, those are some buildings that Uncle controls, and they use those to come in and out of Area 51 and other covert desert operations that nobody talks about out here. All kinds of funny stuff like that in the desert.
So you can see the pyramid in the background over there, and the Sphinx. So that's a fun casino to go into. And at night, we'll come back through here, the eye up on the top of it is lit up. Right next door there, that's Excalibur, right?
Yep.
I'm sorry, I guess I should have said that was Luxor with the pyramid. Excalibur, and you guys from the East Coast know that familiar skyline. That is New York, New York. And if you are a roller coaster person, you're going to want to go in there. We've got Tropicana. We've got a beautiful pool in there. If you go, MGM has a really cool pool. I don't know, it's like several acres, I believe. Trees in it.
Right there by the big lion at MGM, you can see the sign for the Hakkasan nightclub. One of the big deals here out in Vegas are, of course, their clubs and the big famous Instagram DJs. Straight down, you see Trump, the Trump Tower, sitting right in the middle of the boulevard, Treasure Island right in front of it, and Planet Hollywood. But it's pretty interesting how that hotel looks planted smack in the middle of the boulevard.
If you're cruising up along this area, the Great Big Coke Bottle, once their shows get back into place, I think you can still get them inside of their show tickets, Hard Rock, but there's always street performers out here. You might see Chewbacca, Batman, Spider-Man, Power Rangers, Drunk Mickey and Minnie, you just never know. Over here we've got City Center with Aria. One of our favorite places is Cosmopolitan. MGM has a really cool park in the middle of the highway, in the middle of the Strip here. And it's a fun place to hang out, bars, restaurants. Over to the right, we've got Planet Hollywood, and then can you see the Eiffel Tower in the background? You can go all the way up in the top. They have a steakhouse. We've gone up into the top into the observation. Totally cool, beautiful. Paris is a great hotel and casino. There is Cosmopolitan, and it doesn't look like a whole lot from the outside, but they have the world's largest chandelier. I think it's 6 stories high, and we're going to take you there tonight for a drink.
Right up there where that sign is on top, you can see it leveling out. There are, I believe it's 3 acres up there, several different pools. In the wintertime, they do ice skating, palm trees. Up to the left here, just barely, you can see Caesar's Palace, and you get a good view of that. If you watch The Hangover, a lot of the movies, you'll see them hanging off the top of it, the side of it. We've got Bellagio over here to the left. We'll try and get some pics of the fountains, and Paris to the right, Bally's to the right, tucked in the back. You see a lot of movies there.
So one of the things that I like about Las Vegas is that you can walk around. You can go everywhere. You don't have to cross these big intersections. Most of the time you go up and over and back down, and most of the time they have the escalators running, and most of the time They also have elevators so you can get up and down. Little hint here, there are picture opportunities everywhere on the Las Vegas Strip, and let's see if I can zoom you in across there. See the showgirls? Well, you can get your picture taken with all of those girls, guys, anything you see out there. But let me just remind you, these guys and girls, they're working for a living. They're not doing it for free. You're going to have to tip them, and that's only fair is fair. So $5, $10, $5 a person, that would be about the going rate. So you can take a tour bus. You see this guy coming through here, yeah. Tour bus around. We've never done that. If you want to do it, you should try it. Passing flamingo. They really have flamingos inside there. There's a lot of pink inside. It's such a pretty hotel. They've redone a lot of that in there as well. Margaritaville. If you go inside there, the girl slides down out of the volcano into a giant margarita. Caesar's Palace over there. Glad to see Caesar has his mask off. Last time we came down, Caesar was wearing a mask. In fact, I think all of their statues out there had masks on. It was kind of funny. TI is up there ahead. Mirage. Mirage has a volcano. Harrah's, for all of you Harrah's card holders. We're going to see whether Big Elvis is playing at the piano bar, see if that's open yet. That'll be a fun show. Oh, we got the Venetian right here. And the Venetian, you could take gondola rides through, walk through the Grand Canal shops. Beautiful, beautiful hotel. I don't know whether you can see over there. You can board the gondolas. Gillies over there. If you like country music and dancing, you can go to Gillies. Palazzo. Palazzo connects with Venetian, and it's a beautiful hotel and casino inside as well. Easy to get in and out of, especially if you're walking. There's also a back entrance that if you're coming out of Harrah's, you can walk right around and come through, almost come through the parking lot. A couple years ago, I was here by myself, and I had a meeting at Palazzo, and I was staying at Harrah's, and I took a cab, and the cab rider, or the cab driver, and the valet guy were like, you can walk there. And I thought, no, oh my God, I can't walk there. It's too far. I'm telling you, it was like a minute, and it probably cost me $15 for the cab ride. So silly, so silly. Live and learn, right? Senior Frogs over here, and that's actually in with Treasure Island. And someday, if you are hanging out with us and we're talking about our Vegas stories, Rob has a really funny Treasure Island story. It is, we'll leave it at that. So, Encore and Wynn, if you're looking for a beautiful, beautiful hotel to go into, Wynn is just amazing, especially if you're here at Christmas time. They also have a fountain show out here. Wynn is just spectacular with their gardens.
Over here to the left is a lot of high-end stores, fashion show mall, but also Maureen talked earlier about the Coke bottle. The significance of that is the half-price tickets. If you can find tickets that are last minute, half price, they also have one of those there in the fashion show mall where you can check and see what is happening with tickets.
Up to the end, straight ahead of us, is the Stratosphere. Stratosphere is really one of the Vegas icons, I would say. You can go all the way up to the top where you can see those windows, and there's seating up there. There's a restaurant, there's a bar. Believe if you check it out, they have a late night happy hour, and the view is spectacular. The restaurant, actually I guess it's the seating, actually spins in it, so you get a 360 view. of the city. Also, at times, and I don't see anybody doing it right now, they have some rides up there that are crazy. Maybe tonight, maybe they haven't opened yet because of COVID, but they are really super scary, big amusement park rides up there that hang off of the side. Also, for a bonus treat, if you are so inclined, you can bungee jump off of the Stratosphere there. Not something I'm going to do, but we have had some friends do it. So we're coming up to one of our favorite haunts right there, the Peppermill. Peppermill, again, is a Vegas icon, and it doesn't look like a lot in here, but at night it's all lit up like a rainbow. Peppermill's been in a lot of Vegas movies as well, a Vegas icon. The front part of the restaurant is a restaurant, kind of diner food, but spectacular. And the side part has these great fire pits if you're looking for a drink or if you're looking, you know, just to socialize. And so the Peppermill has two sides to it, and I'm going to try and show them to you. The one side is the restaurant side, and the other side is a club side. If you're looking for a late afternoon drink or an evening drink or early in the morning drink, they've got fire pits in there, and it's really cool. Also, one other thing that we'll try and snap some pictures in here, the hostesses wear evening gowns, and there's probably some kind of significance to that. It's funny, it's cute, it's quirky, and if you're looking for something that is on the strip and it's not in one of the hotels, check out Peppermill. And if you come to Vegas with us, we're definitely going to bring you here.
So things are jamming as always here at the Peppermill. You can see we got some neon, we've got trees, we got people everywhere. Great cocktails, great food. The Fireside Lounge is on the other side. We'll see if we can get a peek in there. This is the Fireside Lounge. Absolutely cool, sexy, and amazing here at the Peppermill Fireside Lounge. So right across the street there and all the construction, you can see Circus Circus, one of Vegas's icons that is still standing. That used to be the Riviera there. We used to love to go there and play blackjack. And now we've got the new stuff coming in. Resorts World coming up here. Looks like Tiesto got a new job. One of Vegas's icon DJs. And the Hilton. Big deal going up here. It's going to be an amazing spot. So if you're one of those people that likes things always to be the same, Vegas might not be your town. If you're one of those people that accepts that things are always changing, Vegas is definitely your town. Always under construction, under destruction, as our grandson sometimes says. They're tearing stuff down, they're building it up. In with the new, out with the old, all kinds of stuff, always innovating in their architecture, their design, and their marketing creativity. It's absolutely amazing, some of what they come up with here in Vegas. A little better picture of the Mirage, the waterfall, and the volcano. Used to go off every hour. Not sure what happens now. So right behind that palm tree, you might be able to see the sign there for the Link Hotel. And then behind that is the High Roller. The High Roller is this great big bubbled Ferris wheel where you can ride over like an hour and see the whole city. And there is a bar in there with a bartender. And I'll give you a hot tip. The price changes from daytime to nighttime. But if you figure out when sunset is or when dusk is, and you go about 30 minutes before that, you can get the daytime price. And as you're going up, see Vegas in the daytime, when you get to the top, it'll be nighttime and it'll be dark, and you will have saved yourself some money. And you always want to try to save some money in Vegas, because they are not shameless or shameful about taking your money. All of it, as much as they can get, all the time.
As we're coming back down the strip, I'll tell you a couple things that we have found over the years. People ask us all the time, what shows would you see? What are the shows that you would see? Now, if you were here and you were looking for a particular artist, maybe you wanted to see Cher or Elton John or Rod Stewart, then you should do them. Don't be surprised that these tickets will sometimes be in upwards of $300. And you're probably not going to find one of those half-price ticket nights. But if that's who you want to see, then you should do that. A couple years ago, we saw Cher, and definitely no regrets there. But our personal recommendation for shows to see, our number one we always recommend is Absinthe. Absinthe is a Cirque du Soleil show production. So it has all the acrobatics, it has all the contortionists, it has just amazing sky acrobatics, and it's dirty as hell. It's hilarious, like roll on the floor, laugh till you pee your pants funny. So that would be, and it's definitely not for kids. Our second pick for everybody, one of my all-time favorites, is David Copperfield. You can't get much better than that. David Copperfield is, if you're going to see a magic production, see that one. He is phenomenal. A showman, and such respect and reverence for his talent and his industry.